From big story adventures to intense action hits, these titles show what the PS5 console can really do. Let's jump into the most exceptional PS5 games you can play right now. Until Dawn Remake is a stunning reimagining of one of gaming's most iconic horror stories. You play as a group of teenagers stuck in a mountain lodge where every choice can decide who lives or dies. The game feels like a horror movie, with dark places to explore, clues to find, and quick decisions to make. Built with Unreal Engine 5, it looks amazing, with realistic characters, great lighting, and smoother controls on PS5. It's the same thrilling story fans loved, now more detailed and exciting than ever.
Stop it!
Rise of the Ronin sets you in 19th century Japan during the Boshin War, letting you forge your own path as an assassin torn between factions. Combat is the star. Sharp swordplay, diverse weapons from katanas to spears and guns, plus a grappling rope for stylish finishers. The counterspark mechanic rewards perfect timing with brutal counters, while bosses test every skill. Missions can be played solo or co-op, making big fights more intense. The open world offers quests, animals, and tech, though cluttered loot can slow pacing. Still, at its best, the game delivers fast, deadly duels and hard choices that embody the true samurai fantasy.
How many mountains must you move to alter the...
Mafia: The Old Country takes the series back to its roots in early 1900s. Sicily, a land of small villages, family pride, and power struggles. You play as Enzo Favara, a miner who becomes an outlaw caught between fighting mafia families. The game focuses completely on its story, with tense missions full of sneaking, close gunfights, and knife duels. From old cars to sunny countryside views, everything looks and feels like a classic gangster film. It's not about a big open world, but about story, emotion, and true mafia spirit. Sword of the Sea is a beautiful indie adventure where you ride a huge sword like a surfboard, sliding through deserts and empty cities. The movement is smooth and fast, mixing simple jumps and tricks in the air. You explore dreamlike places, solve easy puzzles, and bring life back to dry lands. With its bright colors, powerful music, and gentle controller effects, it offers a short but unforgettable adventure you can play again and again. Sackboy: A Big Adventure is a joyful 3D platformer that bursts with creativity and charm. Spinning off from Little Big Planet, it trades creation tools for colorful, handcrafted worlds full of imagination and clever level design. Each stage feels unique, from bouncing through bubbly space labs to sprinting across cardboard temples and deep-sea trawlers. The controls are smooth and responsive, with fun power-ups like grappling hooks and hover boots adding variety. While you can play solo, co-op is where it truly shines, mixing teamwork and chaos in equal measure. It's not the deepest platformer, but it's an irresistibly happy, feel-good adventure from start to finish. Senua's Saga: Hellblade 2 is an intense and cinematic game where you play as Senua, a Viking warrior struggling with psychosis. You fight humans and giant monsters across stunning Nordic landscapes, with every sword, strike, and dodge feeling powerful. Environmental puzzles like aligning symbols or uncovering hidden paths keep the gameplay interesting as the story unfolds. The nearly lifelike visuals, epic scenery, and immersive sound make every moment feel personal and haunting. Short but unforgettable, Hellblade 2 is a must-play action-adventure game. The Nioh Collection brings two of the toughest and most rewarding action RPGs together in one brutal package. Both games run beautifully on PS5, with sharp visuals, lightning-fast load times, and that buttery 60 frames per second combat flow that makes every dodge and counter feel amazing. Nioh 2 especially stands out. Its combat depth, Yokai abilities, and build variety make every boss fight feel like a personal victory. The DualSense support adds real weight to each swing, shot, and spell, turning every battle into pure intensity. Even if you've played them before, the smooth performance and complete DLC bundle make this the best way to experience Team Ninja's punishing but deeply satisfying samurai journey. Borderlands 4 shakes up the series in the best way. Instead of small, separated missions, you now explore a big open world packed with side quests, wild fights, and hidden loot everywhere. The shooting feels faster and smoother, with new powers and over-the-top guns that keep battles exciting. The story introduces fresh characters and a darker villain, adding more twists and tension, even if it doesn't reach Borderlands 2's peak moments. There are some minor bugs here and there, but the mix of humor, chaos, and constant action makes Borderlands 4 a blast for both new players and longtime fans.
Every part, I'll destroy it all!
Silent Hill F takes the series in a new direction. Set in 1960s Japan in the eerie village of Ebisugaoka, you play as Hinako, a lonely schoolgirl whose fears and pain slowly turn her world into a living nightmare. The story is dark and emotional, dealing with themes like bullying and guilt in a really moving way. The atmosphere is haunting, filled with creepy sounds, flower-covered monsters, and places that look both beautiful and decayed. Combat can be slow at times, and stamina adds some challenge, but the exploration and puzzles capture that classic Silent Hill feel. With New Game Plus adding more endings and secrets, Silent Hill F delivers a sad, strange, and unforgettable horror experience. Days Gone Remastered puts you in control of Deacon St. John, a biker trying to survive in a world overrun by zombies. You'll search for supplies, sneak into freaker nests, and fight with guns and melee weapons that feel powerful. Riding the bike feels smooth and realistic with the DualSense controller, though stopping for fuel can break the flow. The most exciting moments are the horde fights, where hundreds of freakers chase you and you have to use traps, bombs, and every bit of ammo to stay alive. The remaster also adds a new horde assault mode, letting you jump right into big battles instantly.
Fix it.
You really think she's still alive? Billions of people are dead, but somehow she made it.
But faithful. If you hunt these wilds.
Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered brings Aloy's first adventure back with beautiful PS5 graphics and smoother gameplay. Set in a world taken over by robot creatures, it mixes action, stealth, and strategy as you use traps, bows, and tools to fight huge machines. The world looks amazing, from snowy peaks to wild forests and the lively city of Meridian, all with better lighting and detail. While it doesn't add much new content, it makes everything sharper and smoother, keeping the mystery, exciting battles, and stunning world that made the original so special.
Aloy.
Helldivers 2 is a fun and crazy co-op shooting game where teamwork and chaos mix together. You and your team land on alien planets to spread managed democracy, and fight big bugs and deadly robots. The action is fast and exciting as you call airstrikes, place turrets, and try not to hit your own teammates. With great weapons, fun upgrades, and strong controller feedback, every mission feels full of energy. Even with a few small issues, Helldivers 2 is one of the best co-op games on PS5.
Join the Helldivers.
Demon's Souls on PS5 is the perfect mix of beauty and punishment. From the moment you step into Boletaria, everything feels heavy, dark, and dangerous. The combat is slow and deliberate, every swing and dodge carrying real weight. You'll die a lot, but that's part of what makes each victory feel so good. The world looks incredible now, full of eerie light and haunting detail, and the sound design makes every corner feel alive. It's tough, confusing, and sometimes cruel, but that's what makes it so memorable. Finishing it feels less like winning, and more like surviving something truly unforgettable. Returnal is a tough sci-fi action game set on the mysterious alien planet Atropos. Go as Celine, an astronaut trapped in a time loop, fighting strange creatures while trying to uncover the truth about her past. Each run is intense, filled with fast dodges, glowing bullet storms, and split-second decisions that can mean life or death. Combat feels smooth and powerful, with every weapon and ability adding to the chaos in exciting ways. Every time you die, you learn more about Celine's story, making each run a mix of discovery, challenge, and pure adrenaline. Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart is such a fun ride that keeps surprising you from start to finish. You play as Ratchet and Rivet, two heroes jumping between worlds while blasting enemies, solving puzzles, and using rifts to teleport instantly into new areas. The combat is fast and chaotic in the best way, especially with the wild weapons like the topiary sprinkler that freezes enemies in place, or the ricochet that bounces shots around. The visuals are stunning, the humor lands perfectly, and the story has some really heartfelt moments. It's one of those games that just makes you smile the whole way through. Gran Turismo 7 brings back the classic racing feel, with amazing graphics, smooth controls, and deep car tuning that lets you adjust every detail. The Gran Turismo Cafe helps you collect cars, earn licenses, and learn each track, making it fun for both old fans and new players. Every car feels different, from old classics to fast modern ones, and the DualSense controller makes driving feel real with every drift and engine sound. Even with a few small online problems, GT7 is a beautiful and rewarding racing experience. Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater is a full remake of the 2004 classic, keeping the same story and stealth gameplay but rebuilt with stunning new visuals. The jungle looks amazing in Unreal Engine 5, and the improved controls and camera make sneaking around feel smoother and more natural. The stealth, camouflage, and survival systems are still fun, and the boss fights remain some of the best in gaming. There are a few small downsides, like stiff movement and fewer enemies in some areas, but the story and emotional moments still land perfectly. It's a powerful and modern way to experience Snake Eater all over again.
To heal that rift and make the world whole again. To do this, we need strength.
The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered is a powerful story that puts you in Ellie's place as she struggles to survive in a harsh world filled with revenge and tough choices. The remaster makes the game look even better, with sharper graphics, smoother gameplay, and new features like developer commentary, unseen scenes, and a new mode called No Return. In this mode, you jump right into fast action with all kinds of weapons and upgrades. It's emotional, exciting, and one of the best single-player adventures on PS5, perfect for anyone who loves story-based games.
Watch out!
Marvel's Spider-Man 2 takes everything that made the first games amazing and cranks it up even higher. You get to swing through a bigger and busier New York, switching between Peter Parker and Miles Morales, each with their own awesome powers. Peter has his dark symbiote abilities, while Miles brings those flashy electric venom attacks, and both feel super fun to use. Combat is fast, fluid, and full of cinematic moments that make every fight feel epic. The story hits hard with themes of friendship, sacrifice, and identity, and it's packed with emotional moments that stay with you. With its stunning visuals and non-stop action, Spider-Man 2 is the ultimate superhero adventure.
And it chose you.
Get it off of him!
Black Myth Wukong is an incredible action game that pulls you into Chinese legends. You play as a monkey warrior on an epic journey inspired by Journey to the West, battling gods, spirits, and massive mythical beasts. Fighting feels smooth and challenging, rewarding skill and smart use of your abilities. Boss battles are huge and cinematic, pushing both your patience and strategy. Even with a few technical hiccups, the game's amazing visuals, rich world, and epic story make it unforgettable. Forza Horizon 5 takes open-world racing to spectacular heights across a massive, vibrant Mexico. From deserts and jungles to beaches, cities, volcanoes, and a giant stadium, every region feels alive and packed with thrilling roads for drifts, jumps, and epic vistas. The game features over 500 customizable cars, each with distinct handling, sounds, and upgrades. Sharper driving mechanics, realistic braking, and revamped suspension make off-road races more exhilarating. With deep career progression, creative events, welcoming multiplayer, and a festival that rewards exploration, Forza Horizon 5 is the ultimate, endlessly fun racing playground. Astro Bot is a joyful and creative platformer that's full of life and fun ideas. Each level bursts with color, clever puzzles, and new abilities that keep things fresh and exciting. You'll bounce around with frog gloves, explore tiny toy-like worlds, and uncover hidden secrets in every corner. The DualSense controller adds a special touch, making every jump, splash, and movement feel real. It's not about deep storytelling, but about pure fun. A cheerful adventure that never stops making you smile. Clair Obscur Expedition 33 is a striking RPG that combines emotional storytelling with fast, turn-based combat. You lead the 33rd expedition through the fading world of Lumiere to stop the Paintress, a divine being who ends lives with her deadly art. Each year, she chooses an age for death, turning your journey into a race against time. Battles mix real-time dodging and parrying with elemental strategy for thrilling, fluid action. Every place you visit feels alive with mystery and style, enhanced by powerful music and heartfelt voice acting that make the adventure unforgettable.
Know you.
God of War Ragnarök picks up Kratos' story years after the last game, and it hits even harder this time. Atreus is older and more confident, and the tension of the coming apocalypse hangs over everything you do. You travel through huge, beautifully crafted realms filled with clever puzzles, deep side quests, and enemies pulled straight from Norse mythology. The combat is as satisfying as ever, with the Leviathan axe packing a serious punch, and the Blades of Chaos delivering fast, brutal combos. You also get new shields, runic attacks, and massive boss fights that make every battle feel epic. What really stands out, though, is how the game balances those huge, cinematic moments with a touching story about family and destiny. Horizon Forbidden West is a breathtaking open-world action RPG that takes Aloy on an epic journey through jungles, deserts, snowy peaks, and sunken ruins, each packed with stunning detail. Combat is fast, strategic, and satisfying, blending ranged attacks, melee, and environmental tricks against robotic beasts that feel alive and unique. Weapons and playstyles offer variety, while side quests and collectibles make exploration rewarding without feeling repetitive. With stellar voice acting, a cinematic score, and immersive cutscenes, Forbidden West delivers a challenging, beautiful, and endlessly engaging AAA adventure. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth takes everything great from the remake and expands it into a huge, living world. Leaving Midgar, you'll find deserts, open fields, side quests, and hidden secrets everywhere. The characters feel even more real, with little moments that make the team feel like friends. Combat is fast and stylish, mixing action and strategy to keep every fight exciting. You can spend hours exploring or getting hooked on minigames like Queen's Blood. The ending may divide opinions, but the adventure is full of emotion, creativity, and classic Final Fantasy charm.
In place. Lot of you.
Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree isn't just a DLC. It's a full Elden Ring experience packed with endgame content. The Realm of Shadow has hidden paths, stunning views, and over 40 tough bosses, including 10 huge fights that challenge every skill. New weapons, spells, Ashes of War, and talismans let you try different strategies, while systems like Erdtree fragments and revered spirit ash blessings make exploring and leveling up rewarding. Every fight feels carefully designed, every boss unforgettable, all set in From Software's beautiful world with amazing music. It's tough, satisfying, and perfect for replaying. Ghost of Yōtei feels like getting into a living samurai movie. You play as Atsu, a warrior on a mission to hunt down the Yōtei Six, the ones who destroyed her family. The snowy mountains and colorful fields of Izo look stunning, and every fight feels sharp and satisfying. You can switch between weapons like katanas, spears, and even a chained sickle to pull off deadly combos, or mix in pistols and smoke bombs for style. It's not trying to reinvent open-world games, but it nails that feeling of revenge and honor with pure flair and emotion. Death Stranding 2 on the beach is way more intense and unpredictable than its predecessor. You're back as Sam Porter Bridges, this time traveling across a wild version of Australia where the environment itself seems out to get you. One minute you're caught in a massive sandstorm or an earthquake, and the next you're facing those eerie tar creatures again. The deliveries are smoother and more action-packed now, and the combat feels way better with new stealth options, vehicles, and even crazy weapons like blood boomerangs. The visuals are jaw-dropping, the story hits hard emotionally, and of course, it's got that signature Kojima weirdness that keeps you thinking long after you stop playing.